Now, this podcast is dedicated to one of the biggest George Jones fans of the North Shore, my cousin Leroy Lapointe. Leroy is always posting something about the Possum in one way or another. And he could probably agree, like most Possum fans can agree, this is one of the most dangerous country songs of all time. Not only because of the lyrics, but because it kind of sums up George during his drinking and drug years. It's called If Drinking Don't Kill Me, Her Memory Will. Now, the song was written by Harlan Sanders and Rick Beresford, North Shore Beresford, what a coincidence, and recorded by the Possum. It was released in January 81 as the third single from his album I Am What I Am. The song peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot Country Singles charts. Now, released on Epic, 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Almost a rap song. Now, by 1981, Jones's career continued to thrive after remarkable success of his number one hit single, He Stopped Loving Her Today, which came out a year before. After experiencing a lull in his career in the late 70s, the song reignited the singer's career on the charts. In 1980, he scored a number 2 hit with Two Story House, a duet with his ex-wife Tammy, and reached number 2 again for his rendition of the Tom T. Hall composition I'm Not Ready Yet. However, the upswing in his professional life brought little peace to his personal one. Dogged by years-old cocaine addiction and a nearly 30-year drinking problem, he continued to miss shows, engaged the police in high-speed chases, and arrived at award shows obviously inebriated to accept honors for He Stopped Loving Her Today. The despairingly hopeless If Drinking Don't Kill Me, Her Memory Will verged on topically as Jones sang about falling out of cars at 4 in the morning and drinking 20 bottles. As he often had, Jones played up to his demolished reputation with a mixture of sheepish bravado and showbiz practicality, writing in his 95 memoir, I Live to Tell It All, knowing what people thought about Tammy and me, I often changed the words If Drinking Don't Kill Me. When I sang it publicly, particularly on national TV, If Drinking Don't Kill Me, Tammy's Memory Will. If folks bought my records because they thought it was breaking down, which I happened to be, so be it. This went number 8 on the U.S. country song chart and on the Canadian RPM country charts at number 25. Now, the lyrics, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared. I'm going to give you all the lyrics to the song, and you tell me, if you haven't heard the song, if it is the most dangerous country song of all time. You listen to this, you want a line of cocaine, you may want to get suicidal, you may want to drink. I can, now the bars are all closed, it's 4 in the morning. I must have shut them all down by the shape that I'm in. I lay my head on the wheel and the horn begins honking. The whole neighborhood knows that I'm home drunk again. If drinking don't kill me, her memory will. I can't hold out much longer the way that I feel. With the blood from my body, I could start my own still. But if drinking don't kill me, her memory will. Now, these old bones, they move slow, but so sure of their footsteps as I trip on the floor and I lightly touch down. Lord, it's been 10 bottles, and he sings sometimes 20, since I tried to forget her. But the memory still lingers lying here on the ground. And if drinking don't kill me, her memory will. I can't hold out much longer the way that I feel. With the blood from my body, I could start my own still. But if drinking don't kill me, her memory will. Now, the orchestration and the music in this video is beyond the pale. And it's almost like 1980 was the best and the worst of George Jones. I've heard him sing this in concert. We went to a concert in 1981 in Moncton where the Possum was barely functional. But the song itself, ladies and gentlemen, it's been performed so many times in public. It's basically a song that most people would want not to cover on their life. Because when you play this at a bar or play this I've seen it played at weddings, and basically everybody started to drink right afterwards. The only person that benefited the song, besides the Possum, was bartenders. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's a classic song. Even though the lyrics, I'll be over you and the grass is over me, is a little bit more intense, this is as freaky as you get. So my good cousin Leroy can tell you, he's a big Possum fan. Lorne and Gravel Hill, Listagush, all the North Shore, We're all big George Jones fan. And Jonathan LaVillois was also a big George fan. This is for you as well. I can't really say that the song should have been banned, but the song should have became with an advisory. You know, like all these advisories, PMRC, holy frig, ladies and gentlemen, when this song first came out, my dad turned to me and said, is this song going to get banned? It was that intense. You're talking about a crying country song, this is it. So if Drinkin' Don't Kill Me, Tammy's Memory Will, whatever you want to call it, again, it's a top 20 country song of all time. It's hard to believe that He Stopped Loving Her Today would have a what do you call it, a contender for the saddest country song of all time. And this is it. Because it's basically a suicide note if you look at it. Because you keep drinking like he's singing in the song. He's going, you are going to die. Anyway. So ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing with our George Jones podcast and our review of some of his key songs, let us know what I like, comment, subscribe, or share. Bye.